What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Spoiler Kings. It is yours truly, Brandon. Here joining me are my buddies Brian and Tank.
Yeah.
What's up?
Um, Still continuing on with our Halloween classics through the month of October. And today we were focusing on a little one that I like to call Trick or Treat.
Yes.
It's trick or treat. Smell my meat. Give me something.
So here I'll give you the quick rundown, and then we'll get into all of it. So this trick or treat is a interwoven stories demonstrate that traditions are best not forgotten as the residents of a small town face real ghosts and goblins on Halloween. Tales of terror reveal the consequences of extinguishing a jack-o'-lantern before midnight, and a grumpy hermit's encounter with a sinister trick-or-treater. There you go.
So first and foremost, I think this is an absolute must-watch during the month of October. This is one of, as far as I'm concerned, one of the more definitive Halloween themed movies, and I mean that from
Yes.
story standpoint. Even the one thing that really pops for me about this is like from a visual standpoint. The way that it's filmed, the cinematography, the color scheme, like the orange, the yellows, the blacks, the browns. Like it just visually, it even feels like Halloween.
Screams
Mhm.
Halloween, screams fall. And exactly what you're saying. Think about it. I said this movie is going to play 3 times in the next week on AMC Classic Movies. And it's
Yeah.
in movie theaters. Trick or treat's in
Yeah.
movie theaters, guys.
Which I just found out because I'm looking for numbers. Trick or Treat is getting its theater release for the first time, 2022.
Wow.
It's
Yes.
it's it's a it's a double edged sword for me that this was not originally released in the theaters. On
Mhm.
one hand, it not being released in theaters kind of definitely helped its cult status that it has today.
Mhm.
But at the same time, this would definitely be fun to see in the theater. You
Mhm.
I don't
know,
know if people would want to
especially
seen it. And I think that was the benefit. People probably would have missed out on this if it would have been
yeah.
in theaters.
Yeah, so
Oh
I'm
yeah.
looking. There was a few screeners, so screening things at a bunch of different places and different horror film festivals and Comic Cons and stuff in 2000 and it looks like 8, 9 and stuff like that. But it's getting its first time theater release, October 6th, 2022. That's insane for a classic movie. It's barely getting its final big debut,
Mhm.
on the big screen. So there you
All
That's
go.
right.
that's
But here's the
yeah.
question: what do you think the critics ranked it? What percentage do you think it got on Tomato Meter?
Oh, this is a tough one.
All right,
Yeah.
just before you guys give your guess, I'm gonna let you know the critics gave it 10% higher than the audience.
Okay. I can see that.
So
It being a straight to DVD, I think definitely affects probably a lot of the audience because I didn't see it right away. It took me a little while before I finally got to see it because
Yeah.
you think those straight to DVDs are like it's stupid. It's
yeah.
gonna be a crappy story. It's gonna be silly. So I can see a lot of audience kind of not liking it, but I would say 80 to like a 70.
Boy, you knocked that
I
out right out the park. All right, what you got?
Oh, is that it?
No, it's close. It's so close.
Yeah.
So I want
Okay.
to hear what you got.
I'd say 77.
Rotten Tomatoes. So the critics gave you 81, and
Okay.
the audience gave it 71. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, well, you just know what it is like the back of your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so great, and I love anthology type movies. Like this is a good one. Tales from the Hood is another one I watched during this month. But this is definitely in.
Those little things running around that scared me half to death.
Oh yeah, that scared the shit out of me, dude. But
uh,
and it's got an impressive roster of respected good actors.
Yes.
Brian Cox,
Dylan
you know,
Baker,
yeah, Dylan Baker, yeah, Anna Paquin,
And I was gonna say, yeah,
yeah.
Anna
who was
Paquin.
who was actually looking really really good in this movie, by the way. But
As I digress.
and the guy who directed it, Michael Dougherty, who wrote and directed it, he's had a pretty interesting film career. Like he started out as a screenwriter. I know he wrote he wrote X-Men 2. He came up with he
Oh no, you said the wrong
yeah,
thing to me.
Superman
X2.
Returns.
Nope.
Krampus, he wrote and directed that. Godzilla King of the Monsters wrote and directed that.
Godzilla versus Kong. Krampus,
Yep,
if you ever saw
Godzilla.
Krampus.
Krampus. You did Krampus, yeah.
He did Krampus. Yes. Krampus is a good one.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. I don't know. Trick or Treat for me is definitely like it's a must watch. It's about this. I mean, just the main is Sam the main character? Because he's kind of loosely in some of the other
I'd say
ones.
he's the one that ties everything together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say to an extent you could consider him the main character.
Yeah.
He's
definitely.
I mean, all those stories are just interwoven. So I mean, it's just they all kind of deal with the each of the other one. So I mean, I guess but I could see Sam being the main character.
Yeah. If not, he definitely became the main character. He's the one that he became the face of this movie.
Yeah,
which is funny because he's in a sack the whole time, but he's the poster kid or the poster character. I don't know if it's a kid. Really? But,
no, it's freaky.
It is. Which I want to actually have my son dress up because we're going to like a family members. Obviously, I'm not gonna put the sack on his face, but I'm like, it's just an orange jumpsuit, and then give him like a little hat. But I saw you get like a plushy sucker that's bitten off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was like, just attach that to the carrier. Bam, there you go.
Oh man,
it's the easy baby costume.
That's funny. That's
it's
good.
scary as hell. Yeah, but yeah,
no one's gonna touch it. No one at all.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this: would you want a sequel to Trick or Treat? Does it have sequel potential?
Maybe like four new stories.
Definitely.
I can see that.
Trick or Treat, when I first watched it, felt like an episode of Tales from the Crypt, and I think that's really where it should belong. That type of thing, where and then have an episode of Tales from the Crypt where all those stories kind of tie together, and that's really what you really should get. Yeah. So if it did a sequel, I don't necessarily need to see it in theaters, but it would have to be on those type of scary shows, which we don't have anymore. So I don't know.
No, I mean there's Shudder, right? Shudder, I think, is the channel with all the scary stuff.
Yes,
I could do something like that. Obviously, do something with Sam again and 4 new stories, or was it 4 new stories or 5 stories in the original one? I don't remember.
4 and 1 story that kind of tied it together.
Yeah, kind of like the wraparound story.
Yeah. So one last part before we finish it off. What was your favorite story in the movie? Like, what was your favorite? Like, because we had there's
Peeping
the werewolves.
Tommy,
Which one?
Is it Peeping Tommy? Is that what it is?
Which one's that one? Well, because there's the dad and the son with their crazy thing going on. There's the kids with the school bus.
Oh my god,
that one was really good.
Yeah.
There's the werewolf thing, and then there's the Sam thing as well. So,
I think probably, especially since they're my favorite movie monsters, I'd say the werewolf one was probably my favorite.
Yeah, that was a big got you moment. I didn't know where it was going. So
I think the bait and switch is what really got me with that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the 8 kids on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. That one was really good too. Yeah, the kids on the bus and all that stuff, and was it the quarry and stuff?
Yeah,
I would have to agree with that one. But the ending, the one with Sam, I think is still my favorite, just because Sam was this cool, scary character that just became iconic. He's just an icon now. I mean, he's at Universal Horror Nights, which is the Universal scary, Halloween stuff, and they have like a whole section dedicated to like Sam and him just kind of following you, so
can I be honest? Sam just reminded me of Jack Skellington when he's dressed up as the Scarecrow.
The Scarecrow, kind of.
That reminds me of that.
Kinda.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
physically, I could definitely see that. Yeah,
The Pumpkin King, so I guess that makes sense, huh?
Yeah. This is his bastard child. Yeah.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
Right.
Make you
Anything
fight
else?
to death. Make them
Anything
fight
else
to the
for-
death with other kids, other little kids.
Yeah. I would say, does it hold up? But
I'd
obviously
say-
it does hold up because it's getting its
still
theater
doing
release
it,
finally. Yeah. So here's the big
Oh, yeah,
question:
it's
are you
still
guys
doing
gonna go
it.
see it in theater?
I rank this right. I rank this right next to Fright Night
Right. Oh wow,
for
we're
me
way up there.
personally.
Are you gonna go into the theater and see it, knowing that it's gonna be in theaters?
If I'm able to, so absolutely, I'd absolutely go see this in the theater.
I'm
I'd
going to
love
watch it on
experience
Monday.
this in the theater.
I want to watch it on Monday on AMC at 7 p.m.
Yeah. And then so real quick, so it didn't have box office numbers, but
Yeah.
it did have DVD and Blu-ray sales. So domestically, 12 million, a little bit over, it's almost 12.5 mil, and the budget was 12.5, or the budget was 12. So it kind of broke even just for DVD sales.
Can you
That's
imagine?
insane.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. So so
It's probably gonna
and
make
that's
12
all
million
profit.
just going get this re-release right now.
Yeah. I mean, selling it to AMC and all the having it run all Halloween, I'm sure that's a decent amount of money too.
Yeah.
But I would hopefully I want to try to go see this in theaters. It being a limited run in theaters and me being with the newborn, I might not be able to, but at the very least, I am for sure going to watch this at home.
Don't blame.
It's a must watch. It's a must watch. I'll make him watch it.
Open your eyes, son. Open your eyes.
This is why we don't extinguish your jack-o'-lantern before midnight.
Before midnight.
Don't do it.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
and
That's the rule.
it's basically an infomercial for the Halloween season of what to do and what not to do.
It kind of
Don't
is, yeah.
don't extinguish your jack-o'-lantern. Always check your candy.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, like it even
Don't,
begins with that.
Don't get
Instructional
drunk with
people.
random girls.
Yeah,
Hey, I learned that in college.
same.
I'm assuming they had green eyes.
Boy, so never mind. That's another story for another day. Almost got it. But tell us what you guys think about this. I want you guys to comment on this video. Let us know what you guys are thinking. Where's this rank? Is this on your top 5? Is this one of the best movies for Halloween? It's Trick or Treat. So, I mean, in the name, it tells you that. What do you guys think? We are just past 400. We got our 400 person subscriber giveaway. That's going to be on Halloween night. So please find the video. I want you to subscribe, like, and if you can do that, we're going to have a great giveaway, and we're going to get on the road to 500. We're going to do even more giveaways because we appreciate you guys. So you guys allow us to do this, put this content out there. So can't wait to see what happens, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for another review.
Cool. Later.
See ya.